If you're considering whether or not pre-employment drug testing is right for your business, you may wonder what the benefits of drug testing are, and if the benefits outweigh the disadvantages. The truth of the matter is that almost all of the disadvantages of drug testing that critics usually cite are factually inaccurate. Let's break these arguments down. The most popular argument against drug testing is that it is just too expensive and too time-consuming because drug testing requires that additional management training and HR policies be put into place and executed before employees are drug tested. In reality, the cost of pre-employment drug testing has become so affordable these days. The time it takes to put new policies in place and conduct extra training is a very small price to pay when you compare it to the time it takes HR to bring corrective action against and even terminate an employee as a result of the types of offenses that become more common when employees are using drugs. It's far cheaper to avoid these problems from the beginning than it is to deal with them later on. Studies have shown that companies that utilized drug testing were able to reduce absenteeism, accidents, workers' compensation claims, loss of productivity, and employee turnover. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, drug use in the workplace cost employers $75 to $100 billion annually in lost time, accidents, healthcare, and workers' compensation costs. 65% of all accidents on the job are related to drug or alcohol, and substance abusers utilize 16 times as many healthcare benefits and are 6 times more likely to file workers' compensation claims than non-abusers. All of these costs add up for a business. Considering how much it costs to recruit, hire, and train a new employee, the cost of drug testing is completely justified. In fact, business insurance premiums are calculated depending on workplace risk. So, if a workplace has many accidents occurring regularly, it opens them up to more risk by having to pay workmen's compensation claims. More risk means higher insurance prices. When a company protects itself from hiring the riskiest workers, it can actually save on insurance by utilizing drug testing as a part of company policy. Another argument is that drug testing can open you up to potential lawsuits from employees that were rejected employment, or current employees that refuse testing or are let go as a result of a positive drug test. Legislation across all of the U.S. protects companies that choose to do pre-employment drug testing, regular drug testing for current employees, or random drug testing in the workplace. As long as your drug testing plans are laid out in advance to employees and the consequences of a positive test are clearly spelled out to them, employees cannot sue their employers for invasion of privacy or discrimination on the grounds of drug testing. Lastly, critics of drug testing say that it creates resentment in the workplace because it makes applicants and employees feel like the company doesn't trust them. So, while drug testing may be inconvenient or annoying for workers, ultimately it makes the business a safer place for all employees to work, and it makes the business more profitable. These are both important benefits of drug testing to convey to employees so that they will understand the value in implementing and maintaining a drug testing program.